So I'm going to continue my story about the Edurest. So starting from the second days of Edurest, so the last night we were sleeping at IDN Sleepy, uh, and unfortunately my one of my friend from my group is having an asthma, and that night she got sick, and then she have to go home the next morning. So the next morning at around 6 or 7, we book a grab car to send her home because her condition is unhealthy, and she have to go home to get medicine and all. And then the next day we continue our day. We walk around the that Regency. We walking around there to look. We want to buy a breakfast. We were buying 2 pack of rice. Yeah, we buying 2 pack of rice for 7 people, and then we eat it with the food we brought from here from campus. We brought abon, like, yeah, that kind of dry food that will stay long time, so we don't have to buy any side dish with the rice, so we only have to buy the rice. We ate that kind of thing, like we only eat rice and then abon and some of dry food for 3 days, 3 days in a row, 3 times a day we only eat that kind of food. And then uh, our first destination from Sleepy is I actually forgot. uh, oh, it's a place called New Shanghai, Old Shanghai in Kelapa Gading, I think. I, 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 I forgot the exact place, but the destination is called Old Shanghai. And then we decided to use Transjakarta with other group. There's one other group, so there's two group of us. Uh, take the Transjakarta to Old Shanghai. And unfortunately, we got lost because we were uh, take the wrong bus. So we go so far away too. We almost reach Bekasi at that point. We almost reached Bekasi, and then we end up on a bus stop on a terminal called Club Pulau Gadung, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Pulau Gadung. And then we already take a long time on our journey to Pulau Gadung because we were taking a long trip of uh, false way. So we have to turn back to Pulau Gadung. So we already taking times around 2 or 3 hours. So uh, we were very exhausted, and then also we have no money, like we haven't sell anything from that morning, because apparently at the Eden Sleepy is not really crowded with people, so we have no place to sell our stuff, our products. So we were go to Old Shanghai with no money, like we haven't earned money at all. And then uh, because of our condition, because of our condition, like we're very exhausted, and then we haven't earned any money. One of my teammates, yeah, one of my teammates is having a breakdown because she's very tired, and then yeah, it kind of feels like we're getting frustrated at that point because we still have to earn money to for transportation, and then we also have targeted amount of money that we have to earn that day, and then we still have a long way to go to Old Shanghai. So yeah, she having a breakdown at the terminal first, and then she called her father because one group only can bring two phones, so there's seven people, so we only can use two phone. And then she called her dad, and her dad sent us a taxi, an online taxi, but we also paid ourselves. Yeah, we paid ourselves. So uh, as the taxi arrived, we finally go to the old Shanghai after a long day. Almost half of our day is we use it to finding our way back to old Shanghai because we lost so far away until Bekasi. And then we take a rest first at old Shanghai because we immediately meet the mentor, because at old Shanghai we cannot selling our stuff, so we only doing a challenge there. So the challenge is two members of one group have to go inside the old Shanghai and then looking for these two particular writings on Mandarin that uh, that says perfect and old tea store, I think. Yeah, old tea store. And then so me and one of my team member, we go inside the old Shanghai, and then we start to translate all the Mandarin we saw there. It's actually not that hard because the uh, the sentence that we have to search is literally obvious, like it's big, it's yeah, it's big, and then it's on places that we easily catch our eyes on. So after we found the sentence that we have to search, we decide to sit there like we taking a rest because the place is apparently so beautiful, and then it's more cooler than outside because it's Jakarta and it's like around 12 or 1 p.m. So it's at peak of the sun, so it's very hot outside. So we decided to take a breakfast inside before we go out and then submit the challenge. Yeah, the challenge that we completed to the mentor. And then after that we get the next destination, which is in the next destination is in a harbor called Kelapa Sunda. Is that, yeah? I think if I'm not mistaken, that's this place, a harbor they called Kelapa Sunda, and we have to go there. And apparently, it's very far away. And then we also have to earn some money to go there and then to accomplish the mentor target. So we decide to take a break first, and then we pray zuhur, and then we buy a lunch and we eat, and then we try to uh, we try to uh, looking for a direction on maps, using, yeah, using maps, how can we reach to Kelapa Sunda. And then, yeah, and oh, also we also given a task, a challenge to uh to selling our product to a foreigner, to a bule. So me and my team, we decided that we want to go to Monas first because we thought that there's a lot of foreigner there at Monas. So yeah, we go there, we take Transjakarta there, and then we met one other team, and then we go to Monas together, two teams. And then fortunately, thanks God, so we were when we arrived at Monas, we were separate into two groups. So one groups, so both of groups is selling our products, but we separate into two groups so we can earn more money from that. And then me and my team who have separated, we were about to sell our products to this young man. Like, yeah, he seems young, like a college student. We sell our products, and then he rejected us. He said no, he can buy that. And then the man, the older man, stand next to him. He was turned around to us, and then he said, he talked in Malaysian language. Yeah, like Malaysian, this Malaysian language, this Melayu. And then he talked to us like, this is my he talked to us like, I'm a teacher, I'm a rector from a university in Brunei, and then this boys with me is my students, and what are you doing, he said. And then we were telling our story that we're also a student, and then we're trying to sell our products for a challenge, blah blah blah. And then he I think he feels like have the connection, because he's a teacher at college and we are a student also at our freshman year. So he decided to give us 50,000 rupiah without buying our products. So at that point, after he gave us the money, and then we take a picture because the mentor want us to have documentation. He left, and then my friends on my group started to crying because we were already so tired at that point, and like we feel helpless, we feel hopeless at that point. Like we almost gave up because it's very exhausting, and then we cannot facing any other rejection. If we have any other rejection, I think we were going to uh give up at that point. But thanks God, it's like we always pray like we always pray every day at that for that 3 days, like to we begging to get easier, every day get easier. And then miracle happened, and that man, at some point, we met that man, that teacher, and then he helped us by giving us $50,000, and we were very grateful at that moment. And my friends are crying after the man is leaving. And then after that, because the man is apparently not talking in English, and the challenge is that we have to talk English and take a video of take a video of when we were talking with the foreigner in English selling our products. So we have to looking for other foreigners and start to try to talk to him to sell our products to him in English. So my friends and I looking around to found the other foreigner. And fortunately, not so far from that, we met this one foreigner. I think he's from India because of his accent. And then we talk a bit. We try to, with our English ability, we try to explain to him, because the thing is, the foreigner is not uh, really mind about our story, that we were from Bogor, blah blah blah. The challenge is we have to explain the actual food, because the food is traditional food, that we have to explain to him what kind of food is this, and why you have to buy it, because foreigner is attract to some traditional things, right? So at that point, at that at that time, we were explaining this products, and then eventually he bought one from us. And yeah, we finished the challenge, and then we go back to Transjakarta. And then we were about to go to the harbor, but the mentor said that it's already uh, afternoon, that if we go to the harbor, it's will be so late that at the time we arrive. So just go to Kota Tua, yes. So we go to we went to Kota Tua, which is not very far from Monas, and then we met the mentor, and then we tell our story, blah blah blah. We collect the money. I mean, we not collect the money. I mean, we told them that we have finished the challenges and etc etc, and then we take a rest first before we go back to. Oh no, no, the next destination is on Gelora Bung Karno, the stadium. So we go there by also Transjakarta, and then at that time we arrive. It's like already almost Isha. It's already past Isha, but the GBK is very packed. Like there's a lot of people who is running and then playing some sports. There's also like this concert. I don't understand. And yeah, we met the mentor again there, the other mentors, and then we talk. We tell our story, blah blah blah, and then we went back to Ida and Sleepy for taking a rest. And that is actually a long day, not because any factor that it's so far to from one destination to another destination, but it's also the fact that we're very exhausted from from the first day. We already really tired, and then we have to and then we're not that excited like the first day. Like we've been like it's really strained our spirit out of our life. Like we were, yeah, we were very exhausted that time, and that we were not very excited as the first time. That's what makes it really even more exhausting. And yeah, that's the day second uh, of the event of Edures. I'm going to talk about the day three on the next video.